The night was heavy. Silence hung in the air, thick and suffocating. An old, moss-covered well sat in the center of the village, a pit of darkness under the watchful gaze of the moon. It was a night like any other, yet an unsettling feeling clung to the air, for those who dared to listen closely could hear it. A whisper, a soft, mournful cry emanating from the well's depths. The villagers, hardened by generations of folklore and superstition, knew better than to approach. They had heard the stories whispered by the wind. They knew the well held a secret, a darkness that refused to be silenced. A darkness born of betrayal, fueled by rage, and forever bound to the well's cold embrace. The year was 1940. Nestled deep in the heart of rural Japan lay a small village, its inhabitants living a life untouched by the encroaching modern world. Among them was Sakura, a young woman known for her gentle heart and radiant beauty. She served as a maid in the household of Taro, a wealthy landowner, known for his quick temper and even quicker fists. Life in the village was simple, but it was a life Sakura cherished. She found solace in her work and joy in the simple things. But her peaceful existence was soon to be shattered, for Taro, consumed by a growing darkness, had set his eyes upon her. He desired her, not with the tenderness of love, but with the possessive hunger of a predator. Taro's wife, a woman of fragile beauty and failing health, watched Sakura with suspicion. She saw the way her husband looked at the young maid, the desire that flickered in his eyes, and a cold fear settled in her heart. Jealousy, like a venomous serpent, coiled within her, whispering doubts and fueling her insecurities. One evening, fueled by sake and consumed by his obsession, Taro made his move. He cornered Sakura in the garden, his words slurred, his intentions clear. But Sakura, ever virtuous, rebuffed his advances. Her heart belonged to another, a young farmer who toiled in the rice paddies, his love for Sakura as pure as the morning dew. Enraged by Sakura's rejection, Taro lashed out. He accused her of stealing from his wife, of trying to seduce him, his words dripping with venom. Sakura, terrified but resolute, denied his accusations, but her pleas fell on deaf ears. Taro, blinded by rage and fueled by the lies whispered by his jealous wife, saw only betrayal. That night, under the pale light of the moon, Taro dragged Sakura to the well. He struck her down, silencing her pleas for mercy with a cruel blow. As Sakura's lifeless body tumbled into the darkness of the well, a chilling silence fell upon the village. It was the silence of death, the silence of a secret buried deep. Days turned into weeks and the village was gripped by fear. Strange occurrences plagued the villagers. Unexplained noises echoed through the night, chilling whispers carried on the wind. The well, once a source of life, now seemed to pulse with an unseen energy. And then, the villagers began to see her, Sakura. Her ghostly figure draped in white would emerge from the well, her long black hair obscuring her face. Her mournful cries pierced the night, echoing the injustice of her fate. The villagers, paralyzed by fear, avoided the well, their whispers spreading the tale of Sakura's vengeful spirit. Section 6. Vengeance Rises. Taro, haunted by his crime, was Sakura's primary target. He would wake in the night, his sheets ice-cold, the feeling of invisible hands around his throat choking the air from his lungs. His dreams were plagued by visions of Sakura's pale, accusing face, her eyes burning with hatred. His wife, consumed by guilt and fear, fared no better. She was tormented by nightmares, the air around her heavy with the scent of cherry blossoms, a cruel reminder of the innocent life she had helped to extinguish. Their once peaceful home became a prison, haunted by the ghost of their betrayal. Section 7. The Curse Endures. Years passed, but the haunting continued. The villagers, desperate to appease Sakura's restless spirit, erected a small shrine by the well. They offered prayers and incense, hoping to soothe her rage and find peace for her soul. But Sakura's anger, fueled by betrayal and injustice, refused to be silenced. The well, once a source of life, became a site of fear and superstition. Mothers would warn their children to stay away, recounting the tale of Sakura's tragic fate. The well became a chilling reminder of the darkness that can reside in the human heart, and the enduring power of a spirit denied justice. Section 8. Lessons from the Grave. Sakura's story serves as a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of jealousy, rage, and the abuse of power. It speaks to the enduring strength of the human spirit, even in death, and the unyielding pursuit of justice for wrongs committed. The tale of Sakura is not just a ghost story, it is a reflection of the human condition, a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most seemingly peaceful of lives. It forces us to confront the consequences of our actions and the enduring power of guilt, remorse, and the unyielding desire for retribution. Section 9. Echoes of Sakura. To this day, the well remains. The village, now a bustling town, has grown around it, but the memory of Sakura lingers. The whispers persist, carried on the wind, a chilling reminder of the tragedy that unfolded so long ago. And on quiet nights when the moon hangs heavy in the sky, some say you can still hear her. The mournful cry of a spirit forever denied peace, the soft whisper of Sakura's name carried on the wind, a haunting echo of a love betrayed and a life unjustly taken. A reminder that some sins can never be washed away, and some wounds, even in death, refuse to heal.